Hello children, welcome you all to this session. Today we will discuss about data frame data structure. A data frame can be created using series, list, dictionary, a NumPy 2D array and another data frame. We already discussed about a data frame can be created using series and list. Now we will discuss how to create a data frame object from a 2D dictionary. How to create a data frame object from a 2D dictionary. Before that, we have to identify the dictionary. What is a dictionary? Dictionary means it has key value pair. That is a dictionary. We can identify the values by using a key. Key, value. We already learned about this dictionary. Here, now we are concentrating on creating a data frame object from a 2D dictionary. A two-dimensional dictionary is a dictionary having items as key, value, where value part is a data structure of any type. Value part is a data structure of any type, that is another dictionary, an ND array, a series object, a list, etc. Value part can be any one of the following, that is another dictionary, an ND array, a series object, a list, etc. But here the value parts of all the keys should have similar structure and equal lengths. Here the value parts of all the keys, which all keys we are using in this dictionary, that all keys value parts should have similar structure and equal lengths. Then only we can create the data frame object from a 2D dictionary. First one, creating a data frame from a 2D dictionary having values as list or ND arrays. We are creating a data frame object from a 2D dictionary, but here the values are list or ND arrays. You can have a two-dimensional dictionary wherein the value part consists of either list or ND arrays. The value part consists of either list or ND arrays. Passing such a 2D dictionary to data frame will create a data frame object, as you can see yourself in the example below. Check this example. DICT 1, dictionary 1, that's a dictionary object that is equal to, we can specify the key value pairs inside the curly braces. Students, string value, so we have to specify the single quote, colon, then we are using the list as values. Inside this square bracket, we can specify the values. Students, that's a key. Then values. How many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 values. Comma. The next one, marks. That is another key. Second key. The values are 79.5. 83.75, 74, 88.5, 89. Separated by commas. Here no need to specify the single quote because these all are numeric values. Then third key is sports. Colon, values are cricket, badminton, football, athletics, kabaddi. Check this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 values. That is, the value parts of all the keys should have similar structure and equal lengths. 5 values. In this marks, again 5 values. Check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the sports key also, we can identify the values as 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? Simply we are printing this dictionary values, marks, this one sports, this one students, this one. We can see this dictionary values. Then we are passing dictionary variable to this data frame object, data frame function. Check the syntax. Any variable data frame object variable name that is equal to, from this pandas library we can use this data frame data structure. So pd dot data frame, within this parenthesis I specified here this dictionary variable name dict1. Then print data frame variable, that is dtf1. We can see like this structure, marks, sports, students columns, then marks first column, sports second column, students third column. Then in this data frame also we can identify the index values, that is by default from 0 onwards, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, indexes are automatically generated. The created data frame object has its index assigned automatically 0 onwards, and the columns created from keys. Columns created from keys. These all are keys from this dictionary. Students, marks and sports. These all are keys from this dictionary. These keys identified as columns are placed in which order? Sorted order. As you can see that the created data frame object has its index assigned automatically, that is 0 onwards. Just as it happens with series object, and the columns are placed in sorted order. Clear? Clear this one? Then the next is, you can specify your own indexes too by specifying a sequence by the name index in the data frame function. We can give our own indexes too to this data frame function by using this index keyword. Check this one, dtf2, that is equal to pd dot data frame dictionary 1, that is dict1 comma index is equal to, I specified here the list of values, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 index values I specified. Specify the new indexes by giving index sequence. Index is the keyword. By using this index keyword, we can assign the index values to this data frame object. Check this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same as this marks, sports and students as per the index sequence. But one more thing. Here, the number of indexes given in the index sequence must match the length of dictionary's values. The number of indexes given in the index sequence must match the length of dictionary's values. Otherwise, Python will give error. Check this one. I specified here the index values as index is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this dict1 itself. But in this dictionary only 5 values. So it will produce an error message. Clear? Then the next one is creating a data frame from a 2D dictionary having values as dictionary object. Having values as dictionary objects. A 2D dictionary can have values as dictionary objects too. We can also create a data frame object using such 2D dictionary object. Example, dictionary, namely 2D dictionary, namely people. People is equal to sales. Inside the sales, another dictionary, that is name Rohit. Age 24. Sex male. The next one, marketing. Inside this marketing, another dictionary, name Neha. Age 25. Sex female. Here the keys of inner dictionaries are exactly the same. This one is the inner dictionary. Name Rohit, age 24, sex male. Name Neha, age 25, sex female. This one is the inner dictionary. In this inner dictionary, all the values, all the keys are exactly the same. That is name, age and sex. Name, age, sex. You can create a data frame by passing this dictionary. That is pd.dataframe people. We are passing the dictionary object to this data frame. Clear? So we can see like this output, that is age, name, sex. Then marketing, sales. Out dictionary keys as columns. Check this one. Out dictionaries. This one is the outer dictionary. Out dictionary keys as columns and inner dictionary keys as indexes. Out dictionary keys as columns and inner dictionary keys as indexes. Clear? This time the keys of inner dictionaries make the indexes and the keys of outer dictionary make the column. Clear this one? Then one more situation is here. If you are giving the matching keys, we can identify easily, but we have to expect the non-matching keys also. How to identify these all things? Now, had there been a situation where inner dictionaries had non-matching keys, then in that case, Python would have done the following things. First one, there would have been total number of indexes equal to sum of unique inner keys in all the inner dictionaries. Total number of indexes equal to sum of unique inner keys in all the inner dictionaries. Second statement, for a key that has no matching keys in other inner dictionaries, value NaN would be used to depict the missing values. Two dictionaries are the collect 1 and collect 2. That is, these all are keys. YR1 the value, YR2 the value, YR1 again the value, nil, 0. Two dictionaries with dissimilar keys. Then collect is equal to another dictionary, that is first one collect 1, second one collect 2. Dictionaries with dissimilar keys as inner dictionaries of a 2D dictionary. Here this inner dictionaries have non-matching keys. Dictionaries with dissimilar keys as inner dictionaries of a 2D dictionary. Check this one. df is equal to pd.dataframe collect, data frame created with a non-matching inner key dictionaries. Then nil, yr1, yr2. Then 1 and 2. All the inner keys become indexes. NaN values added for non-matching keys of inner dictionaries. All the inner keys become indexes. Inner keys become indexes. Then NaN values added for non-matching keys. Here, check this one, NaN. NaN values added for non-matching keys of inner dictionaries. Clear? These are the different ways to create a data frame from a 2D dictionary. Okay? Okay children, write and study these all topics in a systematic way. The notes of the topic is attached. Take down the notes and learn it. A test paper is also included. Submit your answers as soon as possible. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.